Hi guys, welcome back to Charmaine's Kitchen. I want to say a pleasant good evening to each and every one of my YouTube friends and family. If you're visiting my channel for the first time, I would like to welcome you to my channel. Tonight my son made a request for baked chicken, garlic mashed potatoes, garlic bread, and some sauteed mushroom and carrots for dinner. It sounds like a lot, but guys, it's so quick and so easy to prepare. And once in a while, we like to have this kind of food as comfort food. So I'm gonna be preparing those meal for my son tonight and my family. And if you guys want to see how I'm doing this, come on down and let's cook together. So for today's baked chicken, I'm gonna do just a dry rub, a simple dry rub. You can use basically any dry spices that you have in your cupboard. I'm gonna add a few, but if you don't like some of these, you can certainly leave them out. First of all, I'm gonna go in with some adobo seasoning. So this is what I'm using, and it's an all-purpose seasoning. It's good for meat, fish, and vegetable if you like. So I'm just gonna go in with a nice amount. I'm gonna leave all the measurement in the description below. So now I'm gonna add some black pepper, and the chicken is washed with lemon and pat dry with paper towel, because we don't want the excess water in the chicken. So a nice generous amount. I'm gonna add a tablespoon of coconut oil, because this will help all the dry ingredients to stick together on the chicken, and instead of sticking to the bowl or the baking dish, it's gonna hold nicely on the chicken. And if you notice, I leave the skin on the chicken because this is an organic chicken. I only cook the skin when I'm using organic chicken. So here in this bowl, these are my dry spices, and right here I have my pink Himalayan salt. I have here some garlic powder. I have here some paprika. I have here some chicken seasoning, and I have right beside the chicken seasoning, I have some chili flakes, onion powder, and dried rosemary. I'm gonna mix all this together nicely, and imagine that flavor of all these spices coming together. So now the next thing I'm gonna do is put all the spices on the chicken, just like that. And then I will mix this up so it can be coated on each pieces of the chicken nicely. And looking at the chicken, I want to see more color, and this is optional. Everything depends on what you like and how you like to flavor your chicken. Today I'm going to be adding a pack of Sazon powder, and this will add some color and extra flavor to the chicken. So one little pack goes a long way. And when this chicken finishes, it's gonna have a nice beautiful color on the chicken. So my oven is already preheated, 350 degree. I'm gonna put this into a baking dish, and then I will leave the chicken to cook while I'm preparing some side dishes. So the chicken is nice and well seasoned. I'm gonna put them into the oven, and we will check it back in about half an hour to 45 minutes. Next, we're gonna start peeling some potatoes while the chicken is in the oven to make some garlic mashed potatoes. So potatoes are peeled and washed. I'm now gonna dice them up into small pieces so they can cook quickly. Just like that. I'm gonna cut the rest of it and come right back for the next step. Potatoes are cooking now. I will leave them to cook until they're nice and soft and tender. 40 minutes in the oven. Chicken is looking good, but it's not fully done. So I'm gonna flip them now and let them cook on the other side until all the water in the bottom of the pan is dried out, and then our chicken will be ready. So look at that. I love the color, and you can see all that spice, the beautiful spices on top of the chicken. So about another 15 to 20 minutes and these babies will be ready. So to add a little bit of color to tonight's dinner, I slice up some carrots. I'm gonna just add them to the potato water to steam cook a little, and then I will fish them out as soon as it gets a little bit soft. So our potatoes finished boiling. I drained it out from the water it was cooking in. We're gonna add some butter, about 2 tablespoons of butter. We're gonna add some sour cream, and I'm gonna add about 1/4 cup of sour cream. Sour cream and potatoes pair very well together. We can also add more after we finish mashing the potato, and if it looks like we can add some more, we will. I like to add a clove of garlic into my mashed potato, so we're making like a garlic mashed potato tonight. We're gonna add about 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and we're gonna add some black pepper in there. And for what my eye is seeing, that we need some more sour cream. What do you think, Natalie?
Yeah.
Sour cream make it even nicer, right? So I'm gonna do another 1/4 cup of sour cream, which is 1/2 cup right now. I'm gonna mash this potato, and we wanna have a smooth texture for the potato, so I'm gonna make sure I get all the lumps out, and I'll come back as soon as I finish mashing the potato. So here is the chicken. It is done. It looks so delicious, so nice, so moist, and the color is perfect. So now I'm gonna finish off with my mashed potato. I'm gonna saute some mushroom and some carrots. So we're gonna also make some garlic bread to eat with tonight's dinner. I'm preparing my own garlic butter. So I have a nice large clove of garlic. I have some butter, softened butter here. I'm gonna grate the fresh clove of garlic into the butter. And this is gonna add that nice garlic flavor to your garlic bread. You can always make your own garlic bread if you're a garlic bread lover. So make sure you add enough garlic so you can taste it in the bread. And this is so simple to make. The next thing I'm gonna add is some dry Italian seasoning, about a teaspoon, and this will enhance the flavor of the garlic butter. And then I'm gonna mix this in. Make sure your butter is nice and soft so you can get to mix all that flavor in. And the smell is already so fragrant in my kitchen. So I'm gonna mix this in, and then I'll come back and show you the next step. So the bread is up to you, your choice. Today I'm gonna use some prebiotic bread, and this bread is full with fiber. It have some flaxseed, chia seed, pumpkin seed. It have some probiotic fiber. A lot of good ingredients: hemp flour, sunflower seed, wheat, whole wheat flour. So very good ingredients. You can see them right on the package of the bread. And I'm gonna take a few slices. Looking at the bread, you can tell how healthy it's gonna be. And what I'll do, I'm gonna take my garlic butter and I'm just gonna lather it on the top of the bread. You can do this with any bread of your choice, like I mentioned before. And I'm gonna put this in my oven just to toast up a little and for that garlic butter to really soak into the bread. So I'm gonna continue doing that. Lather our garlic butter nicely on top. I'm gonna put them now into the oven and we will come back in a few minutes and have ourselves some nice delicious garlic bread. So on my roti pan, I'm gonna put the bread into the oven and we will come back in a few minutes. So next we're gonna start preparing our mushroom and our carrots. I have a tablespoon of butter into the pan. I'm gonna add my mushrooms. And I wanna see who was paying attention all along from the first dish to this last one. Let me know what was the star ingredients other than salt and black pepper. Let me know if you guys realize another ingredient that I add in the chicken, in the mashed potato, and in our on the garlic bread and in the sauteed mushroom. So I'm gonna give this a turn. So leave in a comment and let me know what was that secret ingredient. It's not a secret ingredient, but that one ingredient that went into all the dishes. Let me see who was paying attention. I'm gonna add some salt. Salt for taste and flavor, just about a half a teaspoon. We're gonna add some black pepper. We're gonna mix this. And I have 2 cloves of garlic that I'm going to be grating into the mushroom. And this pairs very well with mushroom. We're going to mix in our garlic into the mushroom. And I want to add my carrots into here to get some of that nice garlic butter flavor. So those 2 carrots that I prepared earlier, I'm gonna mix it in so we can have some different colors and flavors and texture. And I'm gonna add a little pinch of dry Italian seasoning to this. Just a little pinch, and a little pinch goes a long way. And our garlic, mushroom, and carrot is ready for dinner. I'm gonna plate up now. So here is my Wednesday night dinner. It was so quick and easy to prepare. I seasoned the chicken and just leave it in the oven, and it was just cooking on its own. Garlic bread. I prepare my own garlic butter and it is done, and my kitchen smells like a restaurant with chicken scent, garlic bread, that garlic mushroom scent as well. The aroma in here is like a restaurant. So here is my carrots and mushroom, and I have my mashed potatoes. Every one of you are invited. Before I plate up, I want to show some updates of my aunt's garden, some of the vegetables that she picked from her garden since I took that video. So I'm gonna leave those pictures right after this, and you guys will get to see some of her harvest that she did get from her garden. So here is my dinner tonight. And before I take my mouthful, I would like to shout out to Girly from Florida. If you're watching, big shout out to you, and this shout out is coming from me and Auntie Datu. So Girly, thank you for watching. Now I'm gonna dig in for a piece of the chicken, and this, my kids really love this chicken. Look how nice and soft it is. And I'm gonna dive in for some garlic mashed potato, and I'll take my first bite for all my YouTube friends and family. Cheers to you guys. All the spices on that chicken really come through, full with flavor. There's a hint of rosemary. Like, I can taste that pepper hint. So delicious. The chicken is cooked right through and still nice on the inside, and beautiful color on the outside. So nice and delicious. So now I'm gonna dig in for some of the mushroom and carrots and the mashed potato. Everything is so full of flavor. Cheers guys, your mouthful. So good. Texture, flavor, crunch, everything is in there. So I can't taste everything, and don't taste our garlic bread, and listen for the crunch, guys. Hear that? That's what I'm looking for. I can even take some more of that fresh garlic butter and just rub it on my bread, but I'm gonna eat it as it is. This is your bite. Listen for the crunch. So guys, I'm gonna sit down, finish my dinner. It was a hot day, so I have to pour myself out some mabi, cold mabi, to go with this. If you're new and you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you will consider subscribing soon. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Until then, I want to say to you guys, stay safe, stay blessed. I love you guys. Thanks for your love and support. Bye for now.